Hey everybody, so I have to get that out right away. If you like our video today, give us a thumbs up, follow us, share us. We're sharers. It helps us find new customers, helps other people find our informational videos. Today, we're gonna talk about this machine and this quilt. So this is my friend Kathryn's quilt. It was a foot of the month about 100 years ago, and she didn't finish it. And don't we all have those UFOs that are stuck in a bucket somewhere and we don't really know how to finish them, or we're lost our motivation? Well, Mary and Kathryn were learning our new Janome QMP 20. So this comes with a Prostitcher. I guess you can get it without, but we're going to use today the Prostitcher. And what does that mean? It's robotic quilting. So I don't have to be a fabulous free motion quilter or even be able to use rulers. The machine's going to do the work for me. So the girls are learning this machine, and we decided to take a moment and make a video and catch you all up with us. And we thought maybe you'd like to come with us on our journey of finishing Kathryn's UFO. So if we look here, what we've done is we are quilting just this square. So we don't have to commit to doing the whole thing at once. I can do a piece at a time. Normally with a long arm, we are rolling separately, or oftentimes, a top, a batting, and a backing. But because this is Kathryn's UFO, some pieces are done because it went along with the class of the time. So it's its own quilt sandwich, but we kind of, we jerry-rigged our own situation here. We've pinned our leader to this top piece. Then we went over one of these belly bars and rolled the bottom so that we have our whole quilt done at once. So what does that mean? That means that Kathryn can come to this, and when she is inspired, she could come and fill this block and say, oh wait, I have a plan for something down below. We can roll to that spot and program in whatever design she'd like to do. We're gonna tell the machine, okay, this is the dimensions of my block that I'd like to quilt. So if Kathryn's, well, we all know Kathryn's blocks are perfect, but if it weren't perfect, I could actually place points along the block, along my seam lines, and the machine would compensate for any problems with sewing straight, or my seam allowance, or my 1/4 inch, or anything like that. It would actually skew the design to fit the block and make it look perfect even when it isn't. So the girls came in and they plotted these 4 points, said these are the dimensions of my block, and they picked a design, and they were in the middle of stitching it out when we said, stop, we want to do this. So I'm just going to resume, and it's going to pick up right where it left off. If you see here, the gold color is where we've already stitched. So I can see that there. The black is what it has left to stitch, and the fuchsia color is the dimensions or the parameter of my block. So all I have to do is press resume. Look, Mom, no hands. Isn't that pretty? And you can follow along. Follow the bouncing ball, but please don't sing. And if I have to pause, I can pause. No panic attacks. And it's beautiful and perfect.
Fabulous.
All right, so I think that's all. I was going to tell you, make sure you subscribe, follow along with us, see our adventure. Yeah, I know, the hair, it's a work in progress. Don't look close. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. Keep stitching.